Hello everyone, I'm San. You're listening to San's live stream on Instagram. If you want to ask questions and chat more with me, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and look forward to more upcoming live streams. How was your day? Oh, today was a day I woke up with so much energy. Like, as soon as I woke up, I wanted to put on a dress right away. Hold on a second, everyone, I need to take a call. Okay, I'm back. Nice to meet you. Do you miss the central accent? You want to send me your bank account number too? Okay. Someone said, I love you, you are exactly the type of girl I want to pursue, beautiful, confident, and in control of her own life. Oh my goodness, thank you all so much for complimenting me. But San has many flaws too, you know. Confident, yes, truly confident. In control of my life, yes. Beautiful, I wouldn't dare claim that, but cheerful and witty, yes, that I can do. Is the headband you're wearing a Tolder one? I don't know, actually. I bought this randomly a year ago. It's what I use to wash my face. Heavy rain again, it's scary, truly scary. Do you do writing work? Yes, writing on weekends. Just a little hint, there will be a video this weekend showing you how to do writing, how to design, and how to learn foreign languages. It will be a general video, and then if you like any specific topic, you can comment on that video, and I'll make a separate one. What are my flaws? Oh, San has many flaws, I'll list them. First, my personality is quite contradictory. Sometimes I'm very cheerful, but other times I'm very tense. My mood is as unpredictable as the weather, 1 minute sunny, the next rainy. That's the first thing, so you need to understand my personality to get along with me. But once you understand me and we click, then we can be friends forever. I have another flaw, I'm very suspicious of others. I'm always cautious, always on guard. Honestly, I think this isn't entirely bad. It helps me protect myself better. This trait developed because in the past, I was too trusting and got betrayed, so now I'm a bit more wary. Even if someone approaches me first, I'll still be a little reserved. San is the type of person who prefers long-term relationships, those that build up gradually from daily interactions, rather than intense, sudden connections. I'm always very scared of that, and I tend to distance myself. My flaws are many. Also, San is someone who likes to work independently. Of course, I can't do everything alone. I still have a team to support me, but mostly I prefer to work by myself. For example, when creating content, I mainly work alone. I feel comfortable having my own space to create and do everything, so most of my time is spent alone. I like that kind of lifestyle. That's why the idea of committing to someone feels so distant to me. That's why I said I'll get married after 30. Currently, I feel there are so many things I want to do. Where to start with self-development? Self-development begins with first reflecting on yourself over the past period. For example, it's August now, right? So you should check what you've accomplished in the last 8 months, what level you're at, and if you're close to your goals. This means setting goals, seeing where you are, and figuring out what you need to do to achieve those goals, starting with small steps. For instance, let's break it down. First, let's talk about communication, because communication is extremely important. You can assess if your current relationships are good. Because if you communicate well, your current relationships should be good, right? So we should reconsider that. We need to be self-aware and objectively evaluate ourselves. Then, some things that need improvement are daily life, meaning daily habits. Simply going to bed early and waking up early is already a significant step in our development. Sleep earlier, wake up earlier, maybe sleep 30 minutes earlier, and then wake up earlier. If you don't usually exercise, now you can add 15-20 minutes of exercise. Then, find a book on a topic you love, for example, books on communication or knowledge about marketing, society, history, or novels about family relationships. All these things will nourish us with so much. We can also listen to podcasts, like my podcast, and watch YouTube channels where we feel we can learn from them. After that, you should set up a 24-hour timeline for yourself. This means having a detailed schedule for what you do in those 24 hours. The purpose of setting such a timeline is to optimally utilize the time we have, because we only have 24 hours. This is fair for everyone. People might be richer or more talented than you, but they won't have more time than you. So, you really need to make the most of all the time you have. That's why organizing your 24 hours is extremely important. For example, if you want to improve your English, start by dedicating 30 minutes to an hour to learning English every day. Set a fixed time slot each day. The same goes for physical exercise. Set a fixed time. Reading books too. Set a fixed time slot of 30 minutes to an hour. It will require a very long process. You have to maintain that time, maintain those habits for about a month to gradually get used to it. If you start and then give up after 1 or 2 days, you won't achieve anything. You must maintain it for at least a month, and then continue like that forever. Only then can you gradually see your personal growth. And then, look back and see how different you are from 3 months ago. Once you see your development, you can gradually set more relevant goals for yourself. I think this is a good time for you to start developing because the new year is approaching. Usually, at the beginning of the year, we set New Year's resolutions, right? But if we don't have any plan now, it will be very difficult to set your goals at the beginning of the year. So, these are some things I wanted to share with you. Start with many small steps, but you must maintain them for a long time. Start with small habits, but maintain them for a long time, and whatever you do, see it through to the end. How to discipline yourself? Well, honestly, there are some differences by definition. I don't know about you all, but ever since I was little, I've been quite self-disciplined. I really hate being pushed around by others. That's a trait of mine. So, when I first started working, I would always finish my tasks ahead of time. I really disliked being reminded by my boss, "Hey, did you send that report yet?" I hated that feeling because I felt like I was being irresponsible. In fact, I remember when I was in 7th or 8th grade, I had just finished eating and was watching TV for a bit. I wanted to relax and watch TV for a little while. Then my mom told me, "Go study, dear." And I got angry. I got angry because I told her, "I know about my studies and I will definitely dedicate time to them, but right now I'm very full and very tired. I just need a few more minutes to rest. It's not that I've forgotten about my studies. So I don't want anyone to rush me about my studies." Isn't that scary? I had such a strong personality. But partly because of that, my mom wasn't too worried about me, because that's how my personality has been since I was a child in a strange way. So later, when I started working, it was the same. Often, when I worked with people who were very lazy, procrastinated a lot, and didn't value deadlines or their work, I would get very annoyed with them. I really don't want to work with people like that. And to help us develop more discipline, I think we need to set specific time slots for our day as precisely as possible. And when the time comes, we just do the work. Also, I'm always in a state of learning and doing many things, so I don't leave any time empty. So now I know a lot of things, always very responsible, and that's something I highly value in life. Responsibility isn't just about work, it's about everything we do. For example, when we finish cooking, we have to clean up. When we finish eating, we have to throw the trash in the bin. I think this trait can definitely be improved by us valuing ourselves and valuing others. This means if we want others to respect us, we have to be worthy of that respect. Even if people dislike you, they can't disrespect you. Even if you work at a company and people don't like you, they can't disrespect you because you are a very responsible person. People might dislike each other due to differing personalities, but if someone is trustworthy, disciplined in their work, respects others, and is responsible, I think they will be respected. If you are lazy, you will also have a price to pay for that. For example, with everything I have now, I have to work very hard to be stable. When you are stable, life feels so much more comfortable. For example, if the pandemic were to last another 10 years, San would still live well, very well. The point is, if we work a little harder, we will have a better foundation for many things. But if we are lazy now, we are just enjoying what we have, not creating new value. You have to work hard to always create new value, and those new values need to be significant enough so that we can have a very long time. And San is a foresighted person, you know. Being foresighted is both a good trait and a bad one. The bad side is that sometimes it makes me stressed because I overthink things, but the good side is that I always plan for the long term. That's why I rarely encounter huge risks. I usually plan quite far ahead for myself. It's just that sometimes I don't express it, but I plan quite far ahead for my life. So, of course, it has two sides. Sometimes I get stressed from thinking too far ahead. San will have to learn to balance that, but currently I'm much more balanced. I know how to enjoy life a bit more now. Do you know about that? The bell says to clean the house. One way you can create discipline for yourself is to set a timer. San cleans the house on Tuesdays, so I always set a timer for Tuesday at 4:55 p.m. That's when I usually finish work. I think having a specific time for myself each day is very helpful. I'll know exactly when I need to clean the house. But because I finished my work very early today, I already cleaned the house earlier. What was I talking about? Oh, about working hard, right? If you're lazy but can still control your life, then okay, no problem. You can be lazy if you want to be. For example, if your family provides you with everything, then it's fine, just enjoy it. That's your life. Many people say it's hard to get a job with a college degree. I'm not really sure about that, because I graduated with a university degree, so I don't have much experience in that field. But San thinks that now, and even more so in the future, people will value your abilities more than your degree. They won't care about your degree at all. Especially now that online work is booming after this pandemic, people only care about competence. Someone asked, should I learn a language other than English and Vietnamese? Yes, the more languages you learn, the better, honestly. The more languages you know, the more cultures you understand, the better. We'll discover so many interesting things in this world. For example, you can learn Japanese, Korean, Chinese, or Thai. These are languages that are close to us. The closest are Chinese, Korean, and Japanese. Like me, I really love learning Japanese and Korean. In the future, I'll learn more to be able to communicate at a basic level. I don't need it to be too difficult. Oh, you're scaring people, arigato gozaimasu. When I went to Japan, I truly loved it. I loved the sky in Japan. It's so clean and beautiful. The scenery in Japan is truly stunning. And a very wonderful result of my trip to Japan, do you know why I went? I was fully sponsored. I was invited to Japan and all expenses were covered, from airfare to transportation and everything else. They even hired a private car and a private interpreter for me. That's the result we get when we work hard, everyone, truly. That was in December 2019, and San went there to promote tourism. It was a wonderful opportunity, a fantastic trip. Maybe I'll share more about it in an upcoming podcast. But when I was there, I realized many things. We should travel more, learn more, and know more so we can experience many different cultures. And honestly, when you go to Japan, no matter how good your English is, it's useless because Japanese people don't speak English. Arigato gozaimasu, there are so many amazing cultures in this world. Honestly, I really hope I can visit many places, especially those with their most unique characteristics, their most traditional places. You can watch my videos on YouTube, search for San in Japan or Japan Travel. There are 2 videos where I got to do pottery, make lanterns, and make traditional mats things that are very traditional. I really like those kinds of experiences. If we're talking about going on a relaxing holiday, that's not really what San needs right now. Maybe when I'm older, I'll enjoy relaxing holidays, but while I'm still young, I want to explore life more, travel around to see what the culture is like. I truly love it so much. How many hours do you work a day? I work from about 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. and then from 2 p.m. to 3, 4, or 5 p.m. It depends on the day. Some days are busier, some are less so. Some days I have to work in the evening too, but some days it's just in the morning. Generally, it's flexible depending on my workload. Overall, having control over my time is very liberating. What do you think about the saying, be smart, don't just work hard? That's true. Because hard work is a necessary condition, but you also need to find the right direction. Actually, it's not about being smart. You can't just be smart, but at least when it comes to being good at your job, you have to find your strengths and choose what suits you. Choosing the right method is what's important. Hard work should follow smart and suitable choices. This is a live show, hello, I guess I have to stop now. Oh, it's raining heavily, are you all staying in? Please ask any final questions and San will answer them. No, you don't want me to stop? You just joined? Oh, poor thing. Do you have criteria for a boyfriend? Criteria, of course, I do. For example, if I cook, he has to wash the dishes, and if he cooks, I'll wash the dishes. Ideally, he should be someone who likes to go to BTS concerts with me. Ideally, he should still have some things in common with me, but he should be a bit gentle and a little patient with me. That's it, simple. I'm simple and cheerful. I want to be with someone I can talk to all day without getting bored. We can even fight playfully, argue and fight, but it has to be fun all day. Not necessarily fun all day, but we should feel comfortable together. I don't have any criteria for physical appearance or wealth or anything like that, but what's important is this. He shouldn't be jealous of BTS. Yes, he can't be jealous of BTS. San, what do you think about people who say that living a planned, disciplined life means you don't know how to enjoy life? Oh my goodness, that thought is a bit funny. Planning isn't about not enjoying life. Planning means we know when we should work and when we should enjoy ourselves. It means we are actually planning to live the best possible life for ourselves, one that suits us. When you do something, you should trust your heart. Do what you feel is good for you, not because others say this or that, and then you don't do it. You see, I can really be independent in life because I trust myself the most. I trust my intuition, as well as my experiences and memories the most, because no one else knows me that well. You just joined? I'm sorry, but I'm about to stop. You found the song I mentioned about listening in the rain, but you lost it. There are many things in life that if you don't seize the opportunity, they will be lost. Next time, save it, make sure to save it, don't miss any more opportunities, okay? Didn't you write it down in your notebook? I share so many good things, and I'm afraid you'll hear it and it will go in one ear and out the other. For you all, San will save this live stream, okay? As for whether it will be made into a podcast, you'll have to wait and see. Thank you all so much. I wish you love, San. Susu, I love you too. Tomorrow is your birthday. Can I wish you a happy birthday? Okay, happy birthday. No, San wants to send a sincere wish to everyone whose birthday was yesterday, today, and tomorrow. I wish you all a truly happy and joyful birthday. Many wonderful things await you in the future, so cherish every moment you have while we are still alive in this world. I guess I'll have to stop the live stream here, because honestly, I'm getting hungry, everyone, quite hungry. It's 5:14 p.m., so I can probably cook now. Cook and eat, because San always has to eat before 6 p.m. I'm hungry, and I've been talking nonstop until now. Thank you all very much for talking with me for so long today. Goodbye, everyone. See you in the next live streams. Bye-bye, good night. No, not good night, good evening. I wish you all a very pleasant evening. Bye-bye, I wish you the best.